Everything I'm saying in this motherfucker, all props.
This shit is not real.
Just in case the police listen, I mean.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
It's only entertainment.
Welcome to another episode of DRP, man. It's your boy Rich Moore, man. You got Lisa to the right of me.
Hello.
Pat to the far right.
Yes, sir.
Jay to the right.
Jay motherfucking cash, no motherfucking counterfeit, nigga.
Yeah. You got Star in the back producer, you know what I'm saying?
Hit the button.
That is her favorite line, though.
Man, so how y'all feel about I owe you sex? Fellas, is there anybody out here that owed y'all some pussy in the past, maybe still do?
If
Or
they
ladies.
owe me some pussy, they can give it.
Why, though?
Nah,
I prefer natural connection.
Why not? Yeah.
oh no, yours I can still hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear
Oh
you.
yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
My bad.
Oh no, don't nobody owe me nothing. I don't even want no IOU for real. I don't even want to feel like you owe me. I don't even want you to tell me like I got you later because I feel like that's more like NPC. It's like more like a character or something. You know what I mean? Don't get me later. Catch
Get me
off
now.
guard. No,
No,
don't even get me now. Don't tell me.
Well,
Just tell me you owe me and then figure it out the next couple days or something.
Nah, nigga, you don't want your luggage on the yard, nigga.
well, what kind of IOU is it? Is it an IOU as in like we ain't never fucked, so I'm gonna hit that later, or is
Like
it?
you was about to hit.
Or is it an IOU like we just finished and that shit was like 1 second and then?
No,
like,
I think IOU for guys is she know that it's her fault, so now she feel like she owe you. That's the only time. It's very rare that a woman gonna feel like she owe you. Very rare. Now on the other hand, nigga, you owe her. You can't like that's definitely a double standard. You can't be tired. You can't be full. You can't be bloated.
who owe you? Well, shit. I mean, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, did you have y'all celebrate? You ever ran into the issue of some IOU?
Somebody owed me some pussy in the past, and I cashed in on it, you know.
Nigga said I'm the debt collector.
That nigga say, was it interest on it or was it? They never pay you back what they owe. Can I give you the
I had
other
to put
$3
some
next
interest
week?
on that, yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do IOU. No, that's no.
Nobody ain't never told me that, like, I haven't told nobody, like, I owe you or anything. Or I've said in my head, like, damn, he fine as fuck, I want to fuck him, I owe him some pussy. Like, in my own head, like, I just know I want to smash, so I know I had a list, like a...
But you got to do something to be old. You can't just want to do it, right?
Yeah, you could be like, you look at somebody and be like, damn, like, I want to fuck him, I owe him some pussy before
That's not
I
an
leave.
old. That's
so.
like a,
You want to get
I owe it to myself to get him some pussy to please myself. So, yes, I owe him
What if
that.
he under delivered?
If he under deliver,
What if this package ain't a package?
you got to under-deliver.
I mean, at least I tried.
It's
You
an
got
envelope.
at least I tried. Like everybody got to experience everything in life that they want to experience.
Yeah, them small stamps still get to their destination.
Listen, I got pregnant with a small stamp. So my last daughter was a small stamp. Let me stop.
Yeah.
Damn. She gonna watch this.
Don't be on here body shaming, man. They gonna come get you.
I know, right?
Yeah. Body shaming. What's up with that?
No.
It ain't like he can just grow an extra inch.
No, but I don't body. I'm not shaming it until you did what you did and like okay.
So you
look,
got the
Was he
shame on
working that
hold.
little motherfucker?
I accepted you with
They definitely was. She got up making tacos.
tacos and motherfucker.
Oh, man.
You can't have the shame on hold because that's just like. So is that a thing? Women have it on hold like they love.
Of course, we hold it in our back pocket until you be like, listen, I can go there. Keep pushing me.
And they don't even get pushed for real. It's like you like ate they chips. You know what I mean? It's like your mama don't love you.
Nigga ain't take the trash out.
it don't even be nothing serious. Is it the such thing as like is toxic something that's needed? Do you think toxic is needed? Like a small dose of it?
I just came to the conclusion today that a certain amount of toxic is needed.
What is the toxic that's needed for y'all?
Toxic.
I just realized a couple days ago, maybe like this last week, that it was needed. Like just a small dab of it. This is
I
small
like
dab.
I like lightly aggressive.
sprinkle it on there a
I
little
don't like
bit.
a possessive though.
You know what toxic I say is needed? It's like the toxic that it's like for a man. I think the toxic that's needed. They got to know you will do something stupid, even though that you ain't gonna. You don't. They know you're not gonna do nothing stupid.
Nah, they get
Like
yeah. I
trap
get
me,
what you're saying.
motherfucker.
Yeah, they want to see that you gonna do something like, who the fuck was you talking to? It's
I
like-
love that shit.
You know what I mean? But it's like
I'm not that nigga. I'm not even gonna
I
lie
know,
to
but
you.
what I realize is even if you're not, that's like one of those things where it seemed like women. It seems like if you don't do that, you almost gonna be put in like a Will Smith category.
No, it's not
I've been
that.
put in wheel. I ain't gonna lie. In a lot of relationships, a lot of women be like, "You ain't got no feelings."
No, that's no. So what it is, I ain't even gonna say. It's,
Nonchalant.
yeah, it's the thing of like I don't think you care about me if you're not gonna be like, who is that nigga texting, or why your phone ringing so late, or why you this, or bitch, I choke you, like, but
Yeah,
don't
see,
choke
I
me,
don't-
but like,
yeah.
no, it's not like literally, like, bitch, I choke you in the bed type stuff, like, now, bitch, I'm gonna literally choke you and kill you, but like.
Like,
So it's like, yeah, I need some of that. Like, I need to know that you a man, like a manly man, like that you put me in my place because men are supposed to lead. So if I can just constantly like my phone just going off, you ain't gonna question and say nothing. Like if I'm going out late, you ain't gonna say nothing. Like you just not gonna say
No, I'm
nothing.
gonna
To me.
say something, but I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to you straight up, like
Yeah, but that's still a part of it. And that's gonna turn the woman
You know what I'm
on. Like what
But
you
like,
think?
you
most-
know why he ain't saying shit?
Why? 'Cause he don't give a
Yeah, I
fuck.
want you to say shit on his shit. Right?
Exactly.
When he
See,
about
that's
to
what
go
I'm
out.
saying.
So he,
No, you say not to.
It gotta be balanced because if you're doing too much, it's controlling. But if you're not doing enough, I'm gonna run over you.
And I think
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
And I guess
Or if I'm not even running over you. It's a thing of like I'm gonna think you not caring. I'm gonna move on to the nigga who giving me that type of attention.
and I guess
I'm very vocal.
And I guess that's the part for me is I'm very vocal, but you can be vocal and it's still not like it still want the toxic part of it.
Yeah, the aggressive.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
Yeah, no, I would have a conversation through it, but I think that's a more of a maturity thing. Like some people can just have this like discourse about something, and some people just need that type of like. A lot of women associate caring and jealousy as the same thing. Like to me, that's
no,
not.
yeah, it's not. It's you learn that when you
It's a
get
possession.
older.
Yeah. Now I can't deal with no woman that treat me like I'm a possession.
Yeah.
I'm
I can't do the arguing because a lot of that toxic, like, oh, he love when I argue, he love when I cuss. I don't want to do all that. Just show me you care. Give me a little bit of
There was a
attention.
few females on that arguing shit, and they thought they was gonna get some dick. I can't fuck mad. Like it's like we need a solution
Yeah,
first.
I'm trying
say
to
you
pull the
straight
I'm
love
trying-
stroking, huh? He
I'm trying to- look, I'm trying to wait for you to go to sleep and pull the cover off your feet so you can be a little uncomfortable.
Man, I
Toes
done
cold.
so many women houses, they was mad. They just knew they was about to get it. Nope. I can't. You know what I'm saying?
hey, you gotta zip your. You know you fucked up, right?
Once I'm calm though, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna talk so crazy during sex.
That's so
I'm a
crazy.
freaky motherfucker.
Look, I'm bringing all that shit up.
Damn.
One time at band camp,
Hey, we had a good day today. This nigga bring it up 3 weeks ago.
yeah. Remember you was talking crazy?
Man,
You gotta get him those reminders.
Yeah.
So, have y'all ever had a conversation with a woman or your friend reach out and they say, damn, or have you ever heard a woman, period, just be like, you know, I've got to lower my standards to talk to this nigga, like, or have you ever heard a woman saying that men are intimidated by their success?
yeah, I heard.
Yeah, and I feel like that is a twofold thing. Like sometimes it's not that a man is intimidated by the success. I think a lot of times what I see is sometimes women say that to just kind of dismiss the guy's claims about whatever he's talking about. You know, it's like, okay, you doing this and this. It's like, well, you just mad because, you know, I make it. It's like, no, I really had a real grievance, but you gonna say you gonna make it about the success to kind of act like I didn't have a point to make it up.
I'm going to disagree with that, Pat.
I
Moon, what you...
agree because that's one scenario.
I said-
But it's
I said
another
two sides.
scenario
Oh.
where my homegirl, she made a status on Facebook about a guy saying he wouldn't take her on a date that costs $200, and I was telling her he's saying her worth is below $200. She shouldn't fuck with him. You shouldn't go into a date thinking like, damn. In my mind, I know and I'm gonna spend.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna take you. I'm planning everything out. And I'm not going to tell a woman what to order, what not to order. You feel me?
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, shit, if I take her here, this the worst that can happen financially, but I'm not thinking that. In my mind, I'm planning all this shit out. I'm not
Right.
going on no date like, yeah, you can only spend $200.
Yeah, so kind of like on Half Baked.
Yeah,
When
nigga,
Dave Chappelle went on
Yeah.
a date with old girl, and he had like $20, and then she just kept wanting shit.
yeah,
And he got-
extra sauerkraut.
Yeah. Nigga stole some money from a bum out his cup and shit.
Okay.
And I'm not going on no date if I ain't got $200.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I never said I'm gonna spend $200 on this date, but I kind of feel like it might have been tight that week, but he still wanted to show her a good time. You feel me? So it's
yeah.
kind
I
of
just
about
went on a date
buzzing and
a
like
few weeks ago, right? A nice ass restaurant. We spent $56. I was shocked.
I think it's a difference between I'm not spending $200 and I don't got it. Yeah.
I feel
But just to tell a woman,
Telling a woman that is crazy. Like, just to be off the get, like, to have that in your mind, yeah.
I don't. He probably came off like, oh, I ain't spending $200 like to her without. He probably didn't have enough. I ain't even gonna say enough man about him, but enough pride to admit to her like, hey, I don't got it right now. Like, so 200 is a lot for me. Like,
that's why you got a plan.
right? But she probably started off like, I want to go here, and he probably like, ugh.
No, she ain't say that.
Well, damn, I don't know. He don't even when she don't need
ain't
to.
that type of woman.
Yeah.
Because
he went in with that fresh and fit alpha male type thing.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't spending $200. You know, you gotta. He
Oh,
probably talk about tables at that date. Like, well,
Yeah.
you know, what you bringing to the table.
well, he probably didn't just ran into some bad women, or he just, I don't know.
or shit. He just probably wasn't just feeling her.
And
He
she
just
said
Yeah.
hey, when she met him, she was buying 2 iPhones, an iPhone for her and her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't
So
know.
right here. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all ain't got no projects to put together. The kids out the way. Your wife out the way. Your wife gone. You're home alone. You know what niggas do? They
Jack
need to
off?
meet.
Right, I'm like, check off. That's why I was like, check off.
Hey, look, my uncle told me real quick. My uncle told me I was like 12. He used to get all the boys at his house. And he used to be like I guess one of my cousins found one of his DVDs and we was laughing. Like, this nigga got a porn. Like, you married. He was like, haha, I'm going to tell y'all something. You going to beat your meat more when you married than when you single. He said that when I was like 12. And I'm not going to say true or false. I'm just
I'm going to say it was true for me. I was in jail.
No, look,
Ain't nobody know me
look,
like
no,
me.
look, but I will say about women lowering their standards. Women do lower their standards, and especially successful women, because it is a tricky game, right? Like, you are gonna run into a lot of dudes who try to play against that. A lot of dudes will tell you that you can't do better than any dude that's telling you can't do better than them or having that energy. That should be somebody that always you just walk away from. It should never be a time where he like, you're not gonna be able to do better than me. You know, you being by yourself is better than like being with somebody that's gonna like give you that type of energy.
I done ran into a few guys. One guy told me, he was like, you can't have more gym shoes. I don't talk to no girls that got more gym shoes than I got gym shoes. So then I stopped buying
that
gym
nigga
shoes.
buy some more shoes. Why the fuck you got
So then I talked to a guy who told me, like, even when we first started off the pod, like, a person who I was talking to at the time, dating, whatever the case may be.
You keep talking to these niggas, you ain't gonna have nobody to talk to.
He was like, I ain't listen. No, I was listening to the pod. We was just starting off talking. I was listening to the pod, and he like, turn that bullshit off. I'm like, why the pod got to be bullshit? Like, you don't want to listen to me? I don't care about that. Oh, okay, I see what's hype, and I was like, I can't talk to you no more.
Yeah, because most dudes like that don't want to hear you do.
Or even when I share my
A lot of people
successes,
that don't like this podcast.
even when I share any of my
Not at all.
successes, he'd be like, a lot of guys, like, they don't care to listen. Like, I can't call them and be like, oh, guess what happened? And they be genuinely happy for me.
I ain't got shit going on. That's all you know. You need to cut them off. Why
Yeah.
you not happy? I got some positive shit going on. I'm doing good.
And I always
I
say,
think you should keep guys in the friend zone a little bit longer so you can figure them out.
I do be keeping them in the friend zone. I don't jump into no relationship since my situation. I ain't been in no relationship in Lord knows how long. But it's the thing of, like, my problem is I give and care too much. Yeah. Even being friends, I give and care
That's
too
what
much.
it is. You got green thumbs.
I'm a giver.
oh yeah, we told her like, yeah, she definitely.
But you like you trying to grow the niggas that ain't gonna grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She watering dead seeds.
I'm gonna get a shirt that say that.
A dating show.
Huh?
A dating show.
Maybe we should do a date.
Yeah, we're gonna do a speed dating here. We're gonna have a group of guys.
Yeah,
We're gonna put
speed
them right here
dating.
next to her. And look, and me and Moon gonna be right here with a list of questions. What are your intentions? Look, what are your intentions?
Moon gonna have all his 50 guns lined up. Like,
Like, you know how to change the tires.
Right. I didn't date guys who don't know how to change a tire. I've been stuck on the road before and I done called somebody like, can you come change my tire? They were like, you got AAA?
My cousin, look, this was what happened when I was married. Look, listen to this.
That's crazy.
This happened when I was married, right? I would always work crazy. So I make it to the crib. My cousin called me like, hey, I need you to come change my tire. It's my first cousin. Hell yeah, I got you. My wife at the time was like, yeah, that nigga over there. I'm like, shit, I'm going to sleep. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
The nigga didn't know how to change the tire, and he didn't know how to shovel snow. They paid for
I
like
can shovel snow.
Look.
His daddy fucked him over.
No, listen, I be shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I be shocked.
Thinking a lot of people in the community.
No, I be shocked when a guy know how to change a tire. I be shocked when a guy actually have a driver's license. I be shocked when.
Them should be like the standards. Like,
but I do ask guys that now. I ask them, I'm like, do you know how to change the tire? Oh, that's so good. Like, did you got a driver's license? So you could drive across 8 Mile? Like, I'd be like, oh, that's
So yeah,
I got everything but a passport.
yeah, I just got mine this year.
Congratulations, bro. I want to get it for me and the kids.
I feel proud.
How much was yours?
I think 150.
It's 130 and 65 if you get an expedite.
Period. Come through, miss. Start with the.
So 195.
No, it's 130.
And then
Yeah, I gotta get
65
mine for me and the kids. When I get mine, I'm getting mine with the kids. My oldest son want to go to Toronto.
When I got mine, my oldest son was like, "Of course, y'all got y'all passport."
Where he is at?
I changed his name on my phone to Uncle Ice. It been Uncle Ice. This nigga's Uncle Ice from now on.
So have y'all ever ran into somebody where you feel like they're doing things to feed their own ego? Or have you done something to feed your own ego?
I mean, if you say like,
oh yeah. Oh, I gotta hear that. But go ahead, Mom.
I mean, I'm not like egotistical, but I feel like shit. Everybody do shit to make yourself feel good, whether you feel like that's for your ego or not. I can't necessarily say that, but
okay, I get
Are
what
you
you're saying.
specifically talking about something for somebody else, but it's for your own ego?
Yeah,
yeah, okay, that's a better way to refer.
Yeah.
I don't think I would done none of that. Unless you nigga just young trying to press a little female or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
because it's almost like the philosophy, like, to impress the woman, you don't really got to impress her. You got to impress the women around her.
Yeah.
Because even if she don't like it, it's like that little bit of like, who if I was you, because you know they got the little they stories and now you don't like it, but now you like, well, I guess I can't be ungrateful and friend because women gonna hover around and make you like it, so it's almost like a little manipulative tactic on it is because it's like it's like sending flowers to a woman's job, right?
I love that shit.
She gonna look.
Okay, I used to do that.
Look, she gonna
love that shit.
Look, she gonna love it, but also the women around her gonna be like, it's gonna be that extra little boost.
Yeah, I used to love when women come to my desk like, oh my god, who sent you flowers?
It's not the intention, but at the end of the day, that is gonna boost if you.
Yeah.
One day, my coworkers, I went to work. My hair was like probably like this in the afro,
Uh-huh.
and they were all saying jokes about it. I came home, told Mom the next day. Mom sent me either flowers or edible arrangement.
Period.
It was both actually.
Oh, he said it was both.
Oh,
Beautiful the way you
gotta make them old hoes mad.
My job was like,
You definitely
give
do.
these of it because my husband, whatever.
That's how you understand the
After they
assignment.
talked about me.
Yes, I love that.
Oh,
Okay, Mom.
Hey, look, that's how they
Okay,
be. You gotta
Mom.
kind of the older ones at your job be they be trying
Yeah.
to cut you up, especially the young kids.
Yeah, I always brought the flowers to a women's job. I ain't never had none delivered. I always brought them. Edible arrangements, all that.
I ain't had no flowers delivered to my job in a long time.
That's probably because you work from home.
Yeah. But I ain't got nobody to send me no flowers. I ain't got no flowers.
I think too, the driver's license thing ain't giving
Don't nobody
me
know
no
where I
flowers.
stay. Huh?
The driver's license, the thing.
Yeah, that can't bring me no nothing.
Flowers. We gotta get you.
I ain't even talk. Let's go, guys. I told you I ain't even had no car.
So question. Like, you educated, right?
I got a master's degree.
A master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find a nigga with no license? What do somebody with a master's degree find a nigga with no license?
Like, do you eat booty or something? Like, what is your like sexual status? You're trying to find somebody you can just lock in a cage until you come home or something.
Did you stop at like a gas station on 7 Mile by mistake or something? When he held the door for you? Hey, baby girl. That nigga Bobby Brown on 2 can play that game.
Wait, I can't. Yo, I'm hot.
Can I pump your gas, baby?
I'm hot.
Yeah, because I be thinking, like, where do you find a nigga with no
Yeah,
license?
because I got a
these
chick
days?
with a master's. I'm gonna introduce a grandma. She got her master's.
Grandma be like, really? Like, she
Yo.
grandma don't even know the masters
Granny,
is.
we on, baby.
Most young black women, they don't.
And I'm going for my PhD. I haven't told nobody. Well, I'm telling everybody now, but I'm going for my PhD too.
Hey, just hooked me up one time, bro.
And I think, I guess for me, I will always say, because, like,
I be scared that
you
people not
know,
gonna.
no extra leash, because, you know, those guys, they play mind games. The broker you are, the more mind games you play.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all you got. You be in that mud. I think they probably be Googling it, too.
Yeah. I done heard some shit. I'm like, okay. But my thing is, I know something. I play dumb with you because I already.
And that's another thing I would say. Never play dumb.
No, I play dumb. Why? Because I'm already dingy. So they be like, yeah, this bitch dumb. But I already be knowing. But I want to see how far you gonna take abusing my kindness. I want to see how far you gonna take abusing my dinginess. Like I'm just gonna I gotta do that.
Yeah, but that's why I always said I wanted a daughter. That's one of the main reasons, because I will raise my daughter to be like, yeah, you getting something out these niggas. It's not no like, oh no, you do it.
But in my younger days, I got everything out of niggas. Like, and it wasn't even like they was one to give it to me. Then when I got older and had my third baby, it was just like it went downhill from there.
I feel like you don't have good friends because my friends gonna talk about the guy so bad you don't even like him no more.
All right. I done had a friend who didn't talk about the guy so bad, but at the same.
My homegirl hate when I be like, man, fuck that nigga. Like,
But have you got to a point where you actually lied to your friends and didn't tell them the whole truth because you didn't want them to judge? I'm so tired of y'all. Y'all so fucking irritating.
Something lying and said the nigga bought
I do. I talked to.
Pour me a half a pint in my cup.
Hey, look, you like.
But Moon, you need to be kind of quiet over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
My vibe will off a little bit. Hit me
Why?
juice. I don't know.
You tired.
That was me. Sometimes them hours just kick in for you. He don't even got to be you. Sometimes that's how it was for me.
I'm about to jump in it though.
Let me pat your back real hard.
Nigga ain't joking.
I said cut.
But I have done a lot of stuff for myself, and I'd be like, Grandma, he bought me this. And she looking at me like, bitch, you know he ain't buy that. Like,
You nigga got you lying to granny. Man.
We go out to eat, I'd be like, here, take this card. Just hurry, just pay for it. Or take this cash and like pretend like you paid for it.
I don't even want to pretend like I paid for it. No, you can have him the card. I'd be happy. Yeah, no, you have him the card. You buying this? I'm about to order me an appetizer.
Yeah, Lisa. I'm pretty a better man fine.
Any nigga that's taking the car and pretending he really paid for, the worst thing about telling a nigga to pretend they did it, they gonna take credit for it when y'all argue.
But y'all paid for your birthday again? Your grandma was clapping and shit all that shit.
I asked your grandma who did that.
Hell nah.
Yeah, man, but I don't know. How y'all feel about
I'm still
hard passes?
Am I involved in the hard pass?
So we're gonna ask this question how it was framed. How do men feel about women getting the hard pass?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
let's do that.
So look.
Y'all can
Yeah.
handle it.
See, you can go first because I already got my point, my feelings about it.
All right, I'm gonna give it G with y'all, right? Mm-hmm. I like different pussy, right? But I'm not a selfish nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cheating ain't the end all be all for me. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, right? I'm not a snitch. So it's like if I see somebody somewhere they shouldn't be, with somebody they shouldn't be, they guilt might make them tell, but I was never going to tell.
It's none of my business.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm happy as hell, don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck my life up. I'm gonna be mad because I'm like, I was happy. I ain't know. But if dog got that package, you know what I'm saying? Relay the message. You feel me? But
you know what?
That nigga sick.
So this is how I feel about hard passes because I was like I was talking to Ambrosia about this, and I was like, how do you think men feel? She was like, I don't think men think that women. For me personally, I think of it just how I think of it for anybody. It's almost like I don't want to know. Like if you go on a trip without me, only thing I'm asking you is you have a good time.
oh, I got
So your wife can smash somebody on a girl's trip?
Can I say something? Can I say something? Because he right here at it. I gotta say one thing.
Yeah.
Because you right there at it. One of my exes went on a trip, a girl's trip, right? and she did something with a woman. One of the things was I gotta be in the room. I ain't gotta touch the woman. I ain't gotta be eating my meat. I got a photographic memory. You feel me? So
Nigga legs
her
sticking his head.
was we was in the room. She just casually said it like, "Yeah, you fuck such and such on the trip." I'm like, "Damn!" Like I didn't know nothing about it. It was like it slapped me.
Was you
in the
heartbroken?
face. I was pissed, but I had to play it off because you know.
But
But it was with a woman, so why do it matter?
Here
That's
she
what
go
they
with that.
saying.
Here she go with that.
I think if it's with a woman, it's not
Okay, let's say hypothetically.
Wait, a woman or a stud? It hit different.
a woman.
Okay, so I'm with a woman. Why would it matter?
You know, if you was with a man, I'd be like, all right, shit, you just got your booty brand. But if it's
That's cap.
That's
yeah.
cap. That's
She
cap.
lying. She is lying.
I said a woman.
She is lying.
I'm just bullcrapping. Don't let me stop.
So when you
Look, nigga, like,
and look, I hate, and I hate when people put like
that's a double standard.
I hate when people put parameters on it. So when I say I'm asking you, do you have a good time? I don't need the follow up question. So you gonna let your wife smack? I asked you a question already, right? That's all I asked you. I didn't.
You don't want nothing else. You don't want to know the details.
Look, okay, you know why? Because
you're right, because the hall pass is
you know
you giving
why?
her permission.
No, what I'm saying is the hard pass. I'm never gonna say out my mouth, "Hey, you can do this." To me, that's like I would. If you tell me that, I'm almost programmed to not do it because it's not that. It's almost like I owe you sex to me. When you say you have a hard pass, it's almost like you giving me permission.
What you think?
Sorry, what you think?
This nigga. He don't want to get in trouble.
I ain't gonna get in trouble.
No, I would never agree to it. So what's the question?
She said,
Just
fuck
what
that
you
hall
think about
pass,
the
nigga.
situation?
No, I feel like if you giving your mate a hall pass, you're not in love with them because I'm very territorial.
Yeah.
I don't want no woman too close to what I got.
Right.
So no.
That's
My
why
dick and my heart
I don't
ain't
even
connected.
visually see a man in that way when I'm alone.
And I guess that's why I said I'm asking. Are you having a good time? Did you have a good time? I don't need I don't need the extra descriptor.
I'm gonna wait. Go ahead,
I'm
Mom.
asking you a blanket question
I want to know what moon.
because look, I'm asking you a blanket question because it might not even be you smashed. You could have just been flirting.
I could have just licked some pussy.
Somebody could just bought you a couple drinks. You flirted for a little bit. You thought about it and you just left.
Your dad
That,
cheating.
but
Shit, you thought about it.
If it happened locally, it'd be cheating. It ain't cheating if it's out of time. You see what I'm saying? Like
Some locally.
to me, it's on you. It's on you. It's to me, your line is your line, right? Whatever you draw the line at, that's your personal decision. Not because I gave you the permission to do it. I don't care that much to be like, tell me the intimate details of like what you did. Like I just want to know you had a good time.
You don't care if your wife slept with somebody else just as long as you don't know?
I don't care.
How can you care if you won't know though?
It's not.
But
if I know about it, that changes the. That's why I said.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's why I said. But I'm not gonna try to seek out no information.
So
I'm
what
not
you
about
think,
to,
Mo?
I'm not about to jump into.
While you over
I
here
ain't trying
sipping
to get
tea.
y'all flag, but there's some women that get head like handshakes out here in this world. And you know what I'm saying?
I want to hear what Moon
So
got to
he
say. I
got
wish y'all to let
handshake.
Moon talk because he been blowing his breath.
We wait. He building it up.
He already built it up. I want to hear what you
I
got
got
to say.
your back, man. He was building it up.
No.
I feel nah, but for I feel like I mean I wouldn't get no hard pass. Oh hell no, I'm not about to say go get fucked. But then I just kind of think on some real 100 type shit. I feel like when motherfuckers got time, they probably fucking. And that just being honest, it got 100 too. Because we gonna tell the truth, we gonna tell the truth. That don't mean you did fuck, and I'll be hoping you did fuck. But I just feel like when motherfuckers got time, sometimes they be fucking.
So y'all wouldn't get y'all what? So if Star went out of town, she couldn't. Not saying that you do this, Star, but if Star went out of town and some woman wanted to eat her pussy, that's cheating. You would be mad at that?
If I found out,
would I be mad if I found out a girl eat my pussy?
Yeah.
Was it like a bad bitch or a stud?
It don't matter.
It do matter. She asked me a question.
It's a bad bitch. It's a bad bitch.
She's not gonna tell you she bad.
I'm gonna be like, damn, was it good? You hear me? Like,
No, you
So it's not cheating. I feel like if it's woman on woman, it's not
how you
cheating.
gonna tell me my answer?
can't. I know you.
How you gonna tell me my answer though? You
That's
don't.
why y'all need me more often.
You
See,
can't answer no
That-
question
look,
for me.
bro. But I'm also the
A girl
same.
eating you out.
Wow, dude, we got
Look, no, I'm also the same one that said cheating is not a deal breaker for me. So I think,
It's cheating not a deal breaker.
you know why? Because I'm not. And I think when you say that, people automatically think, oh, so she could just go and get fucked. No, what I'm saying is, like, when I'm married and this is a journey, right?
Ain't cheating involved.
A lot of stuff is involved. A lot of stuff is, you know what? Because cheating for men and women is different. So a woman put cheating up here, like the stuff that men equate to like the same thing as cheating. Women be like, it ain't that serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know,
quick to say
you will hurt the guy feelings, right?
Totem pole.
Yeah, so you will hurt the guy feelings to say some wild shit, and he feel like this way you feel about cheating. But they think I think when you elevate cheating, because women put it here, that they think that's how men look at it. No, that shit you said about me and my mama was way more hurtful. It was just as hurtful as you thought that cheating was. I think, but it sounds wild to say to women sometimes. But for me, I don't know. I just think marriage is a journey for real. Like
it is.
I think you choose one person that's gonna make you laugh, cry, break your. You just it's like it's a diary with this person.
You know, my thing with marriage was I didn't anticipate being happy all the time. Motherfuckers anticipate happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. We're gonna get to know each other. We're gonna have a rush patch. I could have been like, nigga, real talk. If she never left the house, nigga, we'd still be married.
It's like Drumline, new beginnings.
So I gotta go back to this. So you saying if Star got her pussy ate by a bad bitch or a woman, period, that's not a stud, it'd be okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have no problems with it.
As long as she ain't trying to go with it.
Nah, it would be no problem.
No problem.
This nigga thinking like, it's the person because we in our mind we think you would do it.
No, I mean.
I just gotta ask. We are
we
debating.
gonna do the show. We gonna be real.
Right? I'm like, yeah, I'm debating.
I don't think it would be an issue.
So what if I pulled out my strap?
Nah,
no, I'm just like,
that's cheap. That's cheap. No dicks involved. You hear me? No niggas.
Yeah, you know, and look,
he said only one pipe. Because when
Nas had
one pipe, he got one pipe.
Look, because when you go out of town, right? I guess my thing is actually you've had a good time. It's not me saying go cheat. I just want you to be out there as free as possible, having a good time unconsciously without thinking like, damn, like, is he going to be mad that this nigga bought me a job? I don't want you to be overthinking about having your good time.
And that's lame, bro, because like, you got to think, your woman attractive, bro. You're not the only one that like her. And she y'all motherfucker gonna buy her thing. Motherfucker gonna try to hit that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hopefully she don't do it. And if she do, hopefully she strap up. And if that bitch bigger than mine, you better run, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being honest. Like, man, shit happens. Life happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers do shit they ain't supposed to do. And it's not cool, but it's not like, I don't know.
Thing,
I think
like,
if it's just.
Like, a lot of people be like, yeah, this, that, and third is deal breaker. Don't get married under the assumption that you're not going to get cheated on. It's about is this person willing to work with you? You know what I'm saying?
I got married.
Like, if your spouse cheated on you one time, you never knew about it, but you was happy the whole time. Y'all had y'all little ups and downs, little thing, regular shit. But for the most part, your spouse did their duties as
okay, what if they cheated the one time and then you knew about it?
And then you got some work to do.
You got some work to do.
So don't do it again.
I'm not going to hold it over your head.
I guess that's my number one thing. I've never, ever, ever been in any relationship in my life that I have not been cheated on. So now my thing is
the same for me.
Yeah, but my thing is now is that's the one thing I can't accept. I might forgive you for a lie. I might forgive you for overspending. I might forgive you for.
What if he come to you like it's on my heart and I just gotta tell you this?
I'm leaving.
Is there like
I ended a whole marriage because he cheated, as he quote that one time. I'm leaving.
So,
but that's just me.
Is that
I'm coming like Offset.
I think
it don't matter.
Is the leaving because there was no like other factors or reasons to stay?
It doesn't matter. You repair so much stuff because you had to get over this one thing.
Oh no, I know.
No, it to me, because I can't speak on everybody else. Everybody's situation is different. I only know what I can accept. Just as like anybody else. Somebody might like, oh, if you lie, I'm gone. Or if you slap me, I'm gone. If you cook this wrong, I'm going. I know for me, my number one thing that I tell anybody if I feel like we're going to be in a relationship, do not cheat. So if you cheat, then that's my number one thing that I'm ending it over.
See, I don't have like that.
That number one thing. Yeah.
So
it just got to happen.
Guys, have y'all all been cheated on?
Yes.
Bullshit.
By multiple women.
Cheated on?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, not to my. I'm probably.
So y'all don't know how it feels.
I ain't gonna lie, like.
But yeah.
Man, when I was young, I was doing my thing and she knew. So I'm pretty sure she got me back. I would have cared.
But
Hell
you
yeah.
no, but my thing is this. So that's
I
the
remember a chick told me she was at work and my brother needed me to drop him off somewhere, and I happened to have to ride past her job. But I went the way and I'm looking down there. I'm like, look like the lights off. So I'm like, I'm gonna take the long way to go directly past it after I drop bro off. And I'm like, damn, they closed. She wasn't even responding to my text. I'm like, damn, she getting fucked.
So you saying
Nigga, like I'm back your job, the building on fire.
so you saying just because I can't definitively say that it
You don't
happened,
know how I feel.
but that's why I said I don't have a thing that's a deal breaker. I can't. That's why I'm saying me personally. I'm not saying it's not, but I also don't have nothing that I can just say that it's over.
I don't think
police is a deal
I don't
breaker,
think
too.
men really understand how
It messes with your mind.
it mess with your mind. That's like, so one of our topics was if you could switch lives with someone, with someone for a day, who would it be and why? And my thing is, I would love to switch my life with a man for one day, but I want that toxic man. Like I want a Future type, no good ass nigga. And I'm not saying he no good, but I'm
Not take care of the kids.
but
Your kid got a public defender.
no, I just want to switch lives with a man because I want to know how God created y'all, because it's my thing of y'all can literally cheat, do whatever y'all want to do and feel no emotions behind it and feel like, oh, I don't care how she gonna feel. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why.
It's
And I want,
emotions
I want
in the
to,
cheat.
but I want to
Like,
know
you know how,
because
like-
my thing is, it takes women a long time. I'm at the point now where like I'm cold hearted and I don't give a fuck or this, that, and that to guys now. But it
That's
took.
just a wall.
But you're right, that's what I'm saying. I built that one and I'm like that now. Like I'm the nigga out here now because
You the
men
nigga.
have cheated on me every single time, and no matter how good you are, it's
So
like
you dog
damn.
walking niggas out here in these streets, huh?
No, but it be like that. 'Cause I'm
You
in
got
the
to
street.
now.
Ain't shit out here in these
I'm not
streets,
shit.
huh?
If
Like
you break up because he cheated on me, I would be the same way.
right, that's what I'm
I
saying.
would
It
not
took
play
me
with
to that
nobody.
point
Couldn't nobody lie to me. Any little
because
thing
I know how
that
much I bring to the table. I know how much
You
I
sound
did for
like,
you.
Old dude on Paid in Full. Anybody that owes me money,
Fucking dead. You nigga looked at me.
Almost a real murder shit, eh?
But that's how it is though, because now I be like people like
See,
you spending
That's
me.
what I'm saying. When you say like, that's why I said.
and they say
that's why I
niggas
said
get our
not
heart
to.
broke.
That's why I said.
I got
not-
my heart broken.
That's why I said not to my
grade.
knowledge. That's why I said not to my knowledge.
I
can't
still got
feel
a
it.
crush on her head.
No, but
Elementary love hit different, huh?
But yeah,
What?
but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I won't be broken up or all that. Like, but I'm just saying, like, for me, I don't have like that thing. I got to experience. That's why I said
You
I got
gotta
to experience it.
but you
because-
don't want to experience it.
I'm not saying I want to experience it, but I also don't think that it's instant. It's not. I know for sure that one thing or anything. It's not nothing that I'm going to be like, this is over instantly. Like we going to
Okay.
therapy.
Hey,
Like,
I
we
went
about to do it-
therapy. I still, my shit still was gone.
No, I'm doing therapy. I'm talking about we doing the long haul. I ain't talking
Nigga,
about
we
6
went to
sessions.
therapy one
I'm talk-
week. The next week she
See, that
come
ain't
home.
enough. I'm talking about we got to do 6 months. We got to do a year therapy.
I was trying. It
We got to
was
do.
over.
We got to do a week.
I don't know. It's everyone got
One
that
time
thing.
I got cheated on, right?
I need to find
and
my
I was
thing.
trying to hold this shit in. I physically got sick.
You will.
And I think that's.
Really?
And I
But
think,
what make it so bad for me? I think my
She cheated on me with a nigga whose phone was off. Like I was.
no, look, but I think when they say like men do it unconsciously, like I think a lot of times that what men say about how they feel about certain things, they just don't really hear it afterwards. Like there's the like post nut clarity, that's a real thing.
You know
Like,
how you talking right now? That's how she talked to me when I addressed the issue. Like it was just nonchalant.
So she was talking to
but so
you
she
like
probably
you-
was in the stage that I'm in now. Like she didn't got her heart broken so
why
many
she,
times.
but
She
why,
like,
why she just couldn't be shit?
She wasn't. We friends now because
No, I'm just saying because you know how men
like she want X that I'm.
men
still
aren't
friends
inherently
with. We
not
don't
shit
have
then.
sex.
right, y'all are. That's what my
no,
whole
no, I'm saying men
Sometimes
aren't
we go on
inherently just
dates.
not shit.
y'all are not
My
shit.
nigga.
No, I'm saying
It
like
take that one girl in high school to break your heart.
My shit
Exactly.
happened in third grade,
Exactly.
Star. It started in third
He
grade.
said he didn't even
Star.
make it to high school.
so like I got a question.
I was
got a
8.
question about that, right?
Uh-huh.
So when you say like it's that one time, right? Don't you applaud? Would you like low key applaud a guy from having that one experience and making that decision versus allowing it to happen? Not allowing it, but it happening multiple times before having that experience.
What the fuck is you talking about? What you saying?
Because she said that one, like
one time.
he said in third
The
grade.
break.
Oh, okay.
You know how many times I got my heart broke? I'm a lover.
You think guys just inherently just
Ain't shit.
But then, like, it's like at the same time.
This the longest I ain't been in a
Y'all don't want a nigga that can't get no hoes at the same time.
I do.
No, you don't.
Listen,
no, they don't.
No, y'all don't.
Listen,
No,
listen.
you
I said this on the podcast before. I said this already. But it's so messed up because I was dating guys that was cute. I was dating guys that was handsome. I don't even date light skinned man. I went and married a light skinned man. So then I was like, okay, the light.
fucked up.
No, listen, the light skinned man didn't work. So I went back. Listen, I went back to dark skinned man. So then I was like, fuck it, this ain't working either. I'm gonna go back to an ugly nigga. I'm gonna get the ugly niggas. The ugly niggas cheated too.
Yeah, but
a medium
Ugly niggas got the
No,
hoes.
but when he say can't get none, he not saying that he's actively getting them. I think it's like sport fishing. Like
No, but I'm saying like
catch and release.
No, Moon said y'all want a man that got hoes. I don't. I want to.
No, he said
No,
that can't get hoes. That's the difference.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you just see your nigga, just say,
He watching football. He got popcorn over his chest, and he just out in the house every Sunday playing this video game. You gonna be like, this nigga lame as hell.
But no, if he went to work and took care of the household and he was a good man to me, I'm cool with that.
You can get
Go
hoes because
get on your Xbox. Go get on your PlayStation. I prefer it.
Okay, wait, right? So this is why the perspective is different, right? So when you say you ran into like the dudes you ran into, that's why you're looking at it that way. But for me being on this other side and being like in the house, faithful and doing all that, I can understand why. That's why I just realized that a little toxic is necessary. I'm speaking from experience too.
Let me tell you. Yeah, I feel like you need somebody that's like that show you, like, you know what I'm saying? Because men, like, when I say got a purpose, like, pursue you, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, manicure your life, like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, figure you out, take their time, you know what I'm saying? Explore your mind, ask the right questions. You can tell when somebody's shallow, you know what I'm saying? Dude might be freaky because he find you attractive, but that don't mean he ain't trying to get more, you know what I'm saying? But you can tell, like, based on the time and things he trying to do, because men, we plan shit. Like, if we plan you in our life, we be like, shit, I go to work from such and such time to such and such time, but I can see you on such and such time. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no bed bug. You ain't no roach. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like,
not to be,
you feel
man.
me? Like, at night, if that's all he own, then he on some bullshit. Like, my free time is in the morning and in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Evening, I work nights. You know what I'm saying? I can fit you in there. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, when I met you, it's like, no.
I can take you out the ass.
But for real, though, dog needs some, you know, some notches on his belt. Like, he got to have motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got to be doing things. He got kids. Do you take care of your kids? Are you on child support? Do you pay your child support? Are you behind? You know what I'm saying? Things of that. What's your credit like? You know what I'm saying? What are your future goals? You got to ask the right question. Driver's license? No. Nigga, you got to have driver's license. You know what I'm saying? You trying to drive up in this gushy. You feel me? Nigga ain't got no license.
You got to be able
I
to
ain't
drive
trying
in
to
that
get in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna penetrate with no license? You go to the club. You outside. You feel me?
That might
I
be the
forgot
title
what
of
else
this
she
bitch.
said.
Penetrate with no license. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't. It was some other things you said. You know what I'm saying? My bad, bro. I don't know how that happened.
Nigga, you
But
said
yeah, you
that
know what
over.
I'm saying? The problem is you ain't let me love you when Mario came out with that song. I was trying to sing it to you.
Yeah, and I would have asked you like, that's why I was saying like when you date, right?
Yeah, I ain't got no
And
napkin.
you said dudes with no license and stuff, right? How when you dating these dudes, how do you feel not being challenged in a relationship? Like on the intellectual level, like when y'all can just have like conversations that's not sexual, that's just like on some just life shit. You know what I mean?
It don't happen.
And I think that's the thing.
You ever asked a nigga what was his Venus moon or some shit?
This nigga to the stars.
So that's all I would say. Like, so what? So I guess this is what I would say. So what is something that would be on your bucket list that you would try to complete next year?
My bucket list to complete next year. I don't know. My bucket list to complete next year.
I'm trying to go skydiving.
Hey,
What you trying to do, Moon?
Lisa.
Huh?
One day you on a date and shit that the guy paying for. He got the money to afford it. You know what I'm saying? Ask him what would be his dream business to open with his spouse.
Okay.
Now watch this. Something that y'all ain't got to make money from, like as far as a profit. Y'all can be breaking even, but y'all doing something y'all love. What is something that y'all would want to invest in and do with y'all spouses?
Okay. I'm gonna remember that.
This to the married brothers.
And look, say as my dad would say, fans only.
Would y'all do OnlyFans?
No.
I almost did with one.
I would do an
I
OnlyFans.
don't like that.
That was my wife.
What's that?
You want to do OnlyFans? You doing it together?
You already
do it, but
we
not-
I
started-
don't like seeing my shit.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm a private person.
You say you ain't sharing yours?
I wouldn't do no
like
OnlyFans.
my wife. I don't really see my wife.
No, I'm saying as far as like a business though, like.
Oh, you asking all of us?
Like it's something that you love, that y'all mutually love, that you would do for free. It can be like a.
I would say
nonprofit, none-
just yeah. Well, non-profit is all profit. That's the key word for all profit.
yeah.
But I would just say helping people, like helping kids and shit, like the less fortunate. Just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I like helping people.
Oh, that was a
That's something
question?
y'all would be passionate about to do together.
Yeah, helping kids.
Oh.
Or like women that's like been battered or whatever. That's just down on their luck, like with kids and stuff like that.
So that's what I was going to say. I didn't know
What
that
about
was
the
an
single
actual
dads that's
question.
out here?
What about the who?
Single dads that's out here. You know what my son said on his
Single
Christmas
dad.
list? He said two things, but he narrowed it down to one thing. He wanted to see his mama on Christmas.
My dad said the same thing to me yesterday when I went to his house. He was like, man, because, he a single dad. My little brother is 5. And he like, man, they ain't got no help for single dads out here.
Yeah, and I would like to do that too, because single dads do.
Matter.
I ain't gonna say I'm not, but they do exist and they do have their
Yeah,
challenges and
absolutely.
issues, and the
Absolutely.
word kind of like overlooked that and just bypass it because it's not as common. But I do feel like single dads are important and they should be awarded the same opportunities and help as single mothers.
Absolutely. Oh, maybe we should start that.
Yeah, we can
can
just
definitely start
do a
that.
DRP charity or something.
Yeah, because I got a couple friends that single dads, like act by definition, like that y'all would respect.
Yeah, my uncle had his kids shit 15 years, 13 years, and shit like that.
Yeah.
My uncle had both his kids.
We're going to have to take that off and then talk about
Damn near
that.
12 years.
I think mine would be helping women of domestic violence because I went through that for over 8 years. So
I hate that you had to experience any type of violence or domestic.
thank you. I'll get my ass beat.
Yeah. Like, it's sad. It's really sad.
No, but she always talk about I'm laughing and stuff. And look at
Hey, pay me the music
Like,
came to
you
school.
know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
my
Like,
eyes.
somebody's eyes and you be like, damn.
That nigga, the
It's sad.
I remember
Her
going to his
eyes
sister's
is
house and
bad.
my eye was black. I was limping. I wasn't going in there like, hey, your brother just beat my ass. Like,
Hey, y'all know a crazy story like that happened to me? Like I seen as far as doing Uber one time. This 2 stories. I'm gonna tell y'all fast. So, this one chick was in my car. She was a dancer, right? But she was on speakerphone with her dude. Her dude was a cool dude. We was, all having a conversation. We laughing and joking and stuff, right? All us, But this one, Uber first announced, like, you can pick up your next ride. You can accept your next ride. So when I dropped her off, a woman opened the door. I'm thinking it's her people. She's like, no, I don't know her. So this woman gets out my car to go across the street to her dude waiting on the porch. The woman get in my car. She was like, your name Jamar? I'm like, yeah. She get in my car because she my next ride.
That was his home?
No. It's my next ride. My next ride was across the street.
okay.
So she was going across the street, but I was parked basically in front of my next passenger house. So she get in the car, right? Start the trip. I see a dog. This how fast it happened. See a dog. I'm like, how old is that dog? Dog, like, it's such a... I'm like, yeah, dog, little. And you feel me?
what time of day
So
was this?
she closed the door. So by the time she closed the door, the woman who just got out the car is like halfway past my trunk. You feel me? A nigga opened the door fast. Oh, this the nigga? Whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, bro, I'm Uber. You know what I'm saying? This nigga like, I'm gonna shoot this bitch up. You feel me? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Dog run in the house. I skirt off the block. It's snowing. I'm on Jory Road. When I say I'm flying in the snow,
Exit 9.
I start talking to the woman and stuff. She like, Dog was punching her back in the head because she didn't want to have sex. But like 2 weeks prior, he broke like her face. And she got to get like the bones under her eyes re-broke.
Wow.
So she can, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, you should have just had sex with him. You feel me? It was crazy because it was life or death,
Yeah.
I got to comment on that. I got to stop you. That happened to me. I don't have any teeth on this side of my mouth, back in the side of my mouth, because my baby daddy was beat my ass so bad in my face that my jawbone was literally deteriorating because a tumor was growing inside my mouth, and it ate away at my teeth like it was just deteriorating. I had to have a few surgeries, and so I understand what you saying about that. Like, to this day, if I open my mouth, you will see.
You still look good.
Thank you. But
Look,
I'm saying, like, I experienced that, like, literally getting beat in my face, that it caused a tumor to grow in my whole jawbone.
That nigga
Like, if he
big.
would have hit me in my face one more time, like, this all would have just been messed up. Like, I would have been like Kanye, like, wired shut.
Look.
Like,
That's a
Lisa,
bitch ass nigga,
Lisa.
bro.
That's crazy.
I want to get married again. I don't want no more kids.
what that
Feel
mean?
me? I'm just saying, if you want to get on this diddle plan, you can get them.
No, like, I could get implants or whatever. It don't bother me, but because nobody don't see it, like, you don't see it.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it just reminds me every day, like,
No,
that.
I'm just saying.
We have our first contestant of for the love of Lisa.
Right, clearly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Star knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? Kept winking at Star, letting her know. I'm about to do this. You feel me?
Dog, that nigga.
Hey.
But look,
Bro, I want to beat that nigga.
back to what I was saying.
ass.
So
That shit weak
she
as
was
hell.
like, "Dog did this," and I'm like, "Why you don't press charges on him?" Her family loved her because her family, paid for the Uber to get her from dude. She like, he threatened to shoot up their house. I'm like, you should at least have something documented. Fast forward, another story. The scammer dude. I didn't know he was a scammer. Ain't my business. I got paid through Uber.
Stories from the Uber.
So, dog had me riding all around town, right? The scammer dude. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm driving. I'm with this dude for like 3 hours. No exaggeration. Taking his people, whatever. Then he was like, hey, the first, huh?
You accomplice.
I can't breathe.
3 hours,
know.
nigga.
I
How
didn't
long is
know.
that? Like, how long is
His
the Uber?
card, I would get paid regardless.
He might get his own segment
He
from
not my
Stories from the
friend.
Uber, bro. He about to call
Look,
this.
it was like a minute meeting. Me. You know what I'm saying?
Why the hell?
I don't know him.
How far was his
I found out,
destination?
like, he just kept.
How
like,
much money did you make on that drive?
Man, I made some money. Let's say
I
that.
can't breathe.
I know he tipped you too, didn't he?
This nigga next day air.
Whatever car he had, it hit. So look,
He said it.
so I'm with dog for like 3 hours. We getting to know each other. That's how I found out he was a scammer. You know?
Light, was a light
I
skinned
didn't
nigga.
know. Yeah, a light skinned nigga. And you know what's crazy too? I end up dropping him down,
Light-skinned nigga
like
be
down the
standing.
street from my house.
Like
but
Warren
I
and Mac area.
Nah, I was in Harper
Van Dyke?
Woods,
Oh.
but I picked him up from Oak Park. But I ended up dropping him off down the street from my house when I lived in Harper Woods. I'm like, I'm not gonna tell him I live down the street. You feel me? So fast forward, he like, yeah, go back to the first house. I'm like, I don't remember.
This nigga's on the Grand Theft Auto mission.
Yeah. So he texts me. I gave him my number. He texts me the address. I go to the house, right? I pick up this young girl. She seemed like she was about like 16, right?
It's yeah,
Dog seemed
cut
like
it,
he
nigga.
he
running for R.
was-
Kelly.
No. Dog was young too. Dog was young. He wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Young Sam. Okay.
Yeah, but his cousin was dating a chick. I don't know his relationship to the chick. So a young girl come get in the car with me. You know what I'm saying? This young dude walked real calm. Like it was no aggression in his walk. So I wasn't anticipating what he was gonna do. He even opened my door politely.
Hey, man.
Like he like. Look, he opened my door politely. He was like, come back. He was like, go back in the house. I'm like, I'm just chilling. I'm like, what up, bro? He like, what up? Real calm and polite. She like, nah, I'm about to go. He like, nah, come back in the house. Real calm. Like, it didn't seem no aggression. She like, no. He punched her straight in the face like a straight.
You was having
crazy
fun, was
punch.
it? If I'm an Uber, I'm pulling off. I'm canceling the ride.
Look,
I'm not standing
oh,
for
You
it.
gonna help her?
I was shocked.
You're not helping her?
Look,
I'm
called
not even being
dude.
that. I'm not even being in that mix that long.
Look, I called
I
dude.
can't sit home.
Dude, like, man, I hate when he do that. Like, what?
This nigga called and tried to help. Yeah, bro, he be tripping sometimes. Like what? Like,
This nigga the head butted the bitch.
I'm like, what? Like this how I knew it was normal because how calm he walked up. He didn't know me from a can of paint. And he was nice to me. Like,
This nigga, what?
Most men like that are nice to other men. They're just mean.
Yeah, they are. They be the most polite niggas to niggas.
Wait, I'm
I
crying.
think he would have got on that time with me if I would have defender. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you
know.
So did you really weigh your options and be like,
No.
I don't know why you
Look,
come
I
around
ain't
and messing
weigh
with
my
these people.
I'm like, she used to this shit.
You like, she used to this. She going back to
I
mom.
was married at the time because the other situation
Wait, I can't
happened,
read.
and my wife at the time was like, nigga, don't get in that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, baby girl, my wife, you know what I'm saying? My wife said, I
You're
can't
relaying the message.
And that nigga wife was on the phone. Back up, Terry.
So I call old dude, the
He said,
scammer
nigga, go get
dude,
another
like,
job,
hey,
bro. We
bro.
ain't doing no Uber no more.
I'm like, I can't even tell my wife about this.
This nigga from Uber to a mediator. Then called his wife for a consultation. I don't know what to do right now. She get hit as we speak.
No, when I say he hit her, he hit her so hard. I'm like, he don't seem like he have it in him. Like a nice guy. Like, he's really a nice guy. What did you do?
No, He said, what did you do? No.
Like, when they say narcissistic, that nigga had me convinced. I was so...
No.
What
I've
else?
been in court like I thought he was nice.
What else we got on here, man?
We got to tone it down and go to substance abuse and effects on the family.
Love language.
Or love. We didn't have that story, so
Substance abuse and the effect on the family.
yeah.
I can start there. Can I start there?
Let's start there.
I'm saying, can I start it?
Yeah, because we
Yes,
gonna.
sir.
This our last
All
topic.
right,
Go
my
ahead.
dad used to smoke crack and babysit.
I don't know to laugh or to feel bad.
Like, we can laugh about this shit because I'm grown. But it's crazy. Nigga used to send us in the store like, hey, go get this. We go get it. If the nigga ain't done, he gonna send you back in the store. To go, you know what I'm saying? Till
But then
done.
he had that money because he was smoking the shit.
My dad was a hustler. Like,
Oh, okay.
That's why we like work like we Jamaicans and shit. My dad used to always be like fast food niggas that work fast food. My dad be like, you ain't gonna make no money there. Don't ever do that shit. Fuck what they talking about. Like, you can do that shit in high school, but as a grown man, you can't. Fuck is you doing? Like, you making minimum wage. Minimum wage. You know, I'm like, you can't smoke crack and work minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crack is whack. I make
afford
too
that
much
shit.
money. That's what
yeah, he
he said.
smoked 51s and shit. Like, that shit was horrible. And then, like, people don't know. Motherfuckers that smoke crack, when they try to, like, get off crack, they binge on, like, drinking. So, the alcoholism and all that shit. And that shit was traumatized. My dad used to be like, yeah, if I drink, I'm going to give you $5. So, then this nigga was like, we kept finding liquor bottles. And I'm like, yeah, I'm at, like,
Y'all was
such and
handing it
such.
to him?
Huh?
Y'all was handing it to him so y'all can get the
No. Like, empty liquor bottles. We was collecting them, me and Harrison.
Oh, okay.
And we was like, yeah, that's how much you
So what
owe us.
effects did
'Cause
that
you
have
know how
on you?
Like, play games.
Aside
Like,
from the $5, what effects did that have on you?
it was traumatizing.
As an adult, how does that affect you?
Like, me and my dad relationship is crazy because my dad is like DMX. Like, imagine if DMX was your father. You know what I'm saying? That's my dad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Outside the dog shit. The church shit, all that, the crying and all that shit, man, this nigga, I'll beat your ass. One of my brothers is a school teacher, and he's like, yeah, nigga, I'm a street nigga. You a school teacher. My brother was like, if we was locked in a room together, who you think would be running? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I talk to my dad, sometimes, nigga, I be having to let him know, like, nigga, I will beat your ass now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when I was 13, I tried my dad. This nigga started talking so crazy, the wall started vibrating. I'm like, you my nigga. Like, you cool. Like, I'm straight.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause-
want this
yeah,
smoke. I ain't ready yet.
Yeah, because I never, like, substance abuse, like,
Have you ever went through it in your family?
yeah, but I think it wasn't, like, a time where it was, like, I was in the house at the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm grown, and it's really hard that no matter what age somebody is going through that, because it's like, one, you don't know how to help You know what I mean? No matter what the substance is. Like, you don't know how to step in. You don't know what to do, what to say. You just kind of like, you just sitting back hoping that one day they wake up and be like, you know what, I'm tired of this.
Right.
That's a hard thing because you see the effect that it have on everybody. And usually it's the person that's like, has some type of responsibility or got a lot of responsibility that's like dealing with it.
Yeah.
And I think that's why in my house it's almost like, since that's something that like me and my wife kind of like seen like just around, that it's almost like we like almost going the opposite end of that. You know what I mean? Like she, yeah, it's like we didn't really drinking nothing for real like that much for real. It's like it's like a gradual thing. And even if it's, let's say it's like a weekend and it's like drinking back to back days, it's almost like, oh yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, because you don't want to dip into that.
Yeah, it's like, but that is a scary thing because a lot of times, even when they do come out of that, they have a hard time being accountable for what those times did to other people.
Right.
And now it's just like, what do I do with those old feelings of me when I went through that? Now that you clean,
you ain't miss no meal, did you?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what my dad like. It do be just something like that.
Y'all wasn't never hungry.
The lights were never cut off, was it? You know what I mean?
And I don't think they fully understand. What
I showed y'all how to get money. Y'all should be thankful.
I didn't really experience any substance abuse. I would say probably motherfuckers probably didn't always drink sometimes. That's would be as far as it got. But as far as
that's
like any hard substances, I didn't have that experience. But it's not that I'm not empathetic for those who who did go through those situations. But I just didn't experience that. My parents just weed and liquor, so
that
liquor,
I didn't really experience
that
at all.
People be
but liquor is down there as bad as anything else.
That liquor be the one.
Well, I guess my thing is, if you go ahead, I want you to finish.
Because if you just over drinking a lot, that'll have an effect on you and your children. I can recall being like, damn, that's too much. Like, you gotta drink that much every time.
Right.
I don't like when you're drinking like that, so I have had those experiences, but I would say I just didn't have the experience as far as like hard drugs, but like I said, liquor is just as bad when you abuse it.
But then I think I have three sides to that. So I take away from like when y'all saying y'all parents, you saw them drink and you question like if that was too much, but then we got to take into accountability. We don't know what they were going through and the reason why they were drinking as much as they were to maybe dip themselves away from reality. So I look at it like that because even as a parent, sometimes I will do that. Like, okay, I just need to get this drink in. I ain't gonna do no other drugs. I'm not gonna smoke no weed. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just drink, to take my mind away from reality. And then when I think about substance abuse, I feel like in my family it wasn't, drugs or it wasn't. We do have a lot of substance abuse, alcoholics, in my family, but we also have sex abuse, and I think that falls in the lines of substance abuse. Like I feel like I don't want to categorize substance with just sex and drugs. I'm sorry, with just drugs and alcohol. I want to include sex in there as well, because a lot of foul sex things was happening in my family, and I feel like no one was brave enough to talk about it, and I feel like it had an effect on the younger generation of our upbringing, and I feel like whether it was rape, whether it was like abusing sex, or whether whatever family secrets that went along the lines, I think sex abuse is a huge thing in my family, and I think it definitely affect me and my siblings growing up, and a lot of our cousins or the younger generation. So I think people have to include that when we're talking about substance abuse as well.
It's quoting Jeezy. Pardon me, I'm gonna make a gangster cry.
Okay, we gotta get to it. Yeah.
Well, Stretch Money had a line that
I did it when I was ready to, and I don't
Right.
use it.
You did it when I think not even when you were ready to. I think when you did it when you were when you felt that you were at a stage in your life when you can control it.
y'all know the feeling like when like this shit be crazy. Like when my dad life is a movie. One time my dad hit the lottery for 20 bands. I told my brothers, I'm like, nigga, I wish I had a camera on this nigga right now. Cause look, my dad is the type of dude, like all my life, like since like in my adulthood, I'm like, I don't know when he gonna die. Like I feel like he gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like you just anticipating.
Them the ones that live the
type
longest.
of yes. Like my dad is like, I'm like, nigga, you ain't dead yet. Like, bro, like
knock at the door like, oh, it is you.
You feel me? That's why. And then I think my
That
dad
is
addiction it made me numb to certain shit because people be mad at me. I was like, dog, if you like one of my homeboys told me he was like, to an addict, dying of an overdose is a beautiful death. And I'm like, I said, put that in my perspective. And I'm like, I agree because you chasing some shit.
That's like
and if
having
you're doing
sex.
something, it's bliss. You know what I'm saying? It's like ignorant blissfulness type of situation. But like Stretch Money had a line where he was like, sometimes I sit and reminisce, but the memories make my hands ball in a fist. A lot of shit like growing up, like that's how I feel like when my relationship with my pops. But my pops like go hard. Like this nigga was like, man, I was getting head, and more head when he got that 20 bands. Like,
that's why I would say I was kind of like like I started kind of later on because just seeing and going through it, you're like, you know what, I don't need it. You know what I mean? But as I started later, it was just almost like it's just social. It's something occasional. But I think substance abuse is something that always need to be talked about and always need to be put on the table. I think we shouldn't be scared to have conversations because it do affect a lot of people. Even if it didn't happen in your house, sometimes it happened adjacent to where it happened to in the cousin's house where it falls back and now you feel for your cousin. Now you got to have conversations. Your cousin spend the night because stuff going on. So I think that is a important topic. And I do want to say, we want to thank Jay for joining us.
Stories.
Y'all for having me,
Stories from the
show,
Uber.
I'm like, I want to be on here.
Oh yeah, I want
Like,
to thank our producer
we know he'll be
Star
back.
for being on there on the camera,
Hey.
making sure everything is good.
Give my star some hand claps. Thank you.
Thank you for listening and watching another
Yes.
episode of the DRP podcast.
Can I interject?
Yes, you can.
Damn, we need
I-
to
people
go
mostly
our
say-
closing though.
People always interject my clothes, and I be practicing in the
You know
mirror.
what I'm saying? Next time on Jay's Adventures to get Lisa.
Everything I'm saying in this motherfucker, all props.
This shit is not real.
Just in case the police listen, I mean.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
It's only entertainment.